Hello, welcome to Off Grid Thoughts channel. This is part two of the 6 times 30-watt flexible solar panel. This is a solar panel frame board that I'm making out of wood. So there's 6 of these. Now I just have these kind of sitting here preliminary. So remember before you put the 2x4 ends on, you want to have these 2x2s braced because you don't want to have this fall down or something and break your plastic flexible solar panels. So all these 2x2s are supported on a table here. So the 2x4 is going to go on the end, but I still have to measure and cut these 2x2 ends off because they're still 8 feet, and I have to stack the same length to the end. Each end is going to be come down about, I don't know, 3 inches or so from the middle of the edge. I'm going to have a thin board covering up to the edge and then down to the bottom. So I think I measured it, and I think it's going to be like 42 inches, or that's approximate. I'm not giving an exact, but it's about 42 inches from end to end. And then I have to measure and cut the same to stack some more 2x2s on all four cross sections. And the reason I'm putting a thin board across each section here is because the 5.5 power plug, I have these facing towards the bottom, so any moisture would drip out towards the bottom, because this is going to be the top end, and I need a little room for the power plug because it sticks out. And the thin board, it'll keep any rain or anything like that from collecting. If I put a thicker board, then it would sit here on each bottom or top part. So a thin board, it'll just run all the way down. So again, remember you need to secure the ends of the 2x4s on bottom and top. Um, I'm gonna have an apparatus with a bolt so I can pivot this unit so I can get the correct angle. But I'm gonna have I'll have the 2x2 stacked all the way, so the thickness will be almost like a 2x4. Things vary, so I just have to see what it really is once I put it all together. But I measured, and looks like I'm not really going to waste much 2x2. These are long enough that I can use most of it. So that's a pretty good use of the wood. It's not wasting it. So I think, this is going to end up being fairly good. But again, I can't really move this too much until I till I secure the bottom and the top, but I have to disassemble this first and then do all the measurements and cut some pieces to match. So I still have to cut each little strip, because the 2x2 is going to run up, and then the strip of thin wood, I'll have little L brackets. They're real small. I'll machine screw them to the thin wood, and then probably screw a couple screws to the 2x2 that's gonna be on top. And 3-inch screws will secure the 2x2s together. And then I'll be using very carefully, once all the 2x2s are together, a thin layer of silicone just to seal everything up, being careful not to get anywhere near the cells, nowhere near the solar cells. So yeah, this was just a simple idea I had many years ago, and now it's finally coming to fruition. So I'll tell you, it's hard to get good wood around where I live. Got to really watch it when you go into those home centers to get some straight wood, because not a lot of good wood in there. But so something like this is kind of time consuming to gather all the stuff, and it's taken me many years to gather all the things to make this happen. So if you do it quickly, hey, you're a hero, you're a rock star, because this was just kind of stuff I've gathered in my spare time, and I had in my garage. It's not, things they don't just happen like so quick. I mean, they might for you, but it takes time to gather the most simplest of things. So the most simple of things, I mean. And so I'm going to make several of these identical boards. Part of my consideration to make it only this size is because it's less mass. The wind, it won't affect it as much, so I'll just make more of them. I'm going to be making with concrete blocks, some boards, some like. I don't know if I'm going to do 2x4, 2x6 yet, but it'll attach to concrete blocks, and it will come up on the side. And this will have an apparatus that I can use bolts, and it'll pivot. So, and that video will be coming. I'm not sure how many parts to this project there's going to be, but this is part 2. There'll definitely be a part 3, maybe a part 4. Not sure how far it's going to go as far as video segments, but this project should go fairly quick. But this is kind of one of these things where it took me many years to buy these individually. These were kind of in a time frame of my life where I was struggling, but then once in a while I'd buy one of these, and so they have a little bit of sentimental value to me. And hope everybody out there enjoys this video. And there'll be another video to this. So take care out there. God bless. Thanks for watching.